A little rising moment from my kitchen. Come join me. I decided I'm gonna mix up some sourdough for an olive and cheese bread. I made it once. It was delicious. I have really good olives at the house right now. We have a winter storm coming with ice, and we'll see what's gonna happen. I would need to bake this Saturday night. I should still have power by then. If not, I'm gonna experiment with charcoal cast iron oven outside. Maybe not this time. But I already mixed in 100 grams of sourdough starter, 350 grams of warm water, and 500 grams of bread flour. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. I'm gonna cover it up and leave it for 30 minutes. So this is what it looks like. I'm gonna mix it in a little bit better just to incorporate all the flour. And then, like I said, cover it up and let it sit for 30 minutes before adding 9 grams of salt. I forgot to record adding the salt, but all you do is sprinkle salt on top of it. I wet my hands in some water and kind of just work it through and stretch a couple times. Now I'm just gonna do one of the regular stretch and folds, just like this, fold it over, and I'm gonna do it from each side, and there's 2 more sides. At the next 30 minutes, I think I'm gonna add cheese. I have shredded some of this cheese. It's Munster cheese. It's pretty good. I think I made it with cheddar before. I actually didn't like go look for what I need for today. I just decided I'm gonna use the olives to make some bread. So this is the cheese I'm gonna use, and I don't think I'm gonna use whole 8 ounces, but I will let you know at the end of it. And I'm gonna chop some olives next. I'm chopping olives. These are just green olives. They are my favorite at the moment. I think Spanish olives. I bought it at Costco, and they have chili pepper in the marinade, not inside the peppers. So they have a little bit of a kick, but not too much. They taste very good. I think I'm gonna do a little more than this, just so that I have like a lot in the bread. Another 30 minutes went by, and I'm gonna mix in some cheese now as I do the stretch and folds. So all I do is put some cheese in here, wet my hand, and just bring it up and down. And I'm gonna do it from each side. Another 30 minutes went by, and now I'm gonna fold in some of those olives. Sorry. So I'm gonna, using my gloves, of course, I'm gonna just put some like this, maybe a little more. Wet my hands and just stretch it and fold it over. It gets kind of hard at some point to do this. I'm just gonna show you like one, because I do need both of my hands. But you do this, you turn it quarter of the way, and you're gonna add some more olives and do this again, and then 2 more times. I'm going to do one more stretch and fold operation over here and put it in the fridge for 24 hours, covered with my little shower cap. It has been 24 hours since I put this in the fridge for cold ferment. I spread it out in a kind of rectangle, well, maybe more square, but you know, rectangle. Added some more cheese and olives. I have that much cheese left. I'll probably use like 6 ounces on this bread, and I could put the rest, but I think I have enough. I mentioned it to my son, and he said it sounds like an odd thing to put in a bread, olives. Well, the cheese is okay, but olives. But he also said every time I told him about some odd bread, it turned out delicious. So he has faith in me. But this is my winter storm bread. I'm gonna cook it tomorrow before the bad weather hits in, and you know, I can eat this for days. But anyway, I'm gonna roll it up this way, and then this way, and then show you what it looks like. This is what it looks like. Sometimes the ingredients, you know, like the olives are coming out, but that's not gonna mess up anything. If I remember, I might put a little bit of flaky salt on top of this one. I got like a couple different flavors. I might use just probably the regular one. So now I'm gonna put it in the bowl, And I could let it sit for an hour or two and cook it today, but I don't want to stay up this late. So what I've been doing is I put it back in the fridge and I'm gonna bake it tomorrow. Sometimes in the morning if I have time, and sometimes I just do it 24 hours later. And so far, it has not over fermented for me. And if it has, maybe I don't understand the difference in the flavor, but it always turns out great. So I have faith in this. So fridge, covered up in a bowl, 24 hours. So I made my bread today, and I forgot to record it when it came out of the oven. But as you see, I'm sitting here waiting for this freezing rain, and I already ate all the corners, but it smells delicious. It's really good. It's olive and cheese. I put a little bit of salt on top. It gives it extra like a salty flavor, but it looks very good. And there's nothing like cutting into it as soon as you can, which I waited an hour. Okay, but here's the bread. Hope this little moment brought you joy. Until the next one.